Hey, yo. It's AK Abdul Jabbar with Just Saying Podcast. How you guys doing today, man? Look, I got a special guest with me today, y'all. A true friend, a true legend in the streets, all right? I got my boy LB Supreme in the building.
Yes,
Yo,
sir. What's poppin', Brody?
what's poppin', man? How you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm coolin'. You know what I'm saying? Out here in nature. Got my bass guy vibes going on. You know,
Yes,
L
sir.
LB out here in nature, booling and cooling.
That's all, man. So you out in the Lou right now? Or you in Illinois?
I'm in Illinois, bro.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But shit, how's everything been since you moved to the Lou, bro? It's been a while. We ain't seen each other in so long, man.
Facts.
I think the last time we was together, we had just did the True Tellers. I think it was. You was there for that?
Yeah, yeah, bro. We was at what was that? Soundscape Studio.
Yes, sir.
Me, you, Germ,
It was CJ, my girl was there. His girl was there.
everybody
I
who was
think.
cooling. But
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
bro, man, it's been crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like moving out to a whole nother state
Yeah,
for
I,
like
I hear that.
some time, and I know you moved too, you know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody getting older, everybody moving around, so it's like we just gotta do what we do.
That's facts, man. And then not only did you move, man, you made the transition into really getting into film, man. The product you have out right now is super dope, man. That new Cascade, my nephew's video is
Right on,
ham, boy, is
right on.
straight ham. Shout out to Cascade for the track. Shout out to LB for the visual, man. What really I see a lot of like vintage reference with you and the stuff you put out, really. So I'm assuming you got a love for like '90s era and just that old school feel. Cause I see Manny Fresh with the big ass phone in the video.
Yeah, that big timing, that Manny Fresh, boy.
Yeah. So what would you say is kind of like the purpose behind that? Is do you really want to input, put that out there, like, as who you are, being into that vintage stuff?
Yeah, bro, just a lot of what I grew up on, man. I grew up on a lot in that old hip hop, man. My mom and dad played a lot of that stuff around the crib in the car, you know what I'm saying? Just every
Yeah.
day, like that Master P, the big timers, like, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, them, Birdman,
hmm
Juvenile, you know what I'm saying? Like the old stuff, bro. Like,
I think, man, it was so much more classical back then. Like, people actually had to try to build the audience and, things like that. Like, I feel like a lot more time was taken with the music back then.
oh, facts, bro, facts, man. Actually, I can't even say facts because I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Like, besides, just hearing the songs, bro, I don't know what they was doing. If they was going in the studio, one taking it, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can't really tell unless we ask the source itself. But you know what I'm saying? I think they wanted to try to make their music non-forgettable. You know what I'm saying? That's what I
Yeah,
think they were doing,
timeless
bro.
records.
Yeah, nowadays I think people like they just want to make a record for a week. You know what I'm saying? Have it hot for a week, get the bag, and if nobody listen to it, then they
Yeah,
straight.
man. Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
with that. It's a lot more like, oh, let me just do this out just to get a reaction. You know what I mean? Instead of like, okay, like James Brown, for example. He's one of those guys that went in and whatever he did was the song. You know what I'm saying? All this skibidi bop and ad libbing and stuff like that. He didn't rehearse any of that stuff. Like all the
fact.
random shouts and stuff. So in our time now, you look at today, he's got plenty of those, random records are classic records now. A lot of the records he didn't really plan out are classic records.
Yeah.
So that's dope, man. Again, back to my nephew's video. I thought it was awesome. Where were you guys at filming that?
Man, we was in Chicago somewhere. I couldn't even tell you, man. We was at the past the glass smoke shop. We had a
Yeah,
plug, you know, little connect so we could go up in there and shoot. You know what I'm saying? In the whole shop.
yeah.
So like we went in there. Uh, I think buddy who owned the shop, his name Purvish.
Purvish, just a little Purvish. Shout out that boy Purvish.
Shout out Purvish, man. Shout out Mike too. BMA, man. White Mike. Shout out White Mike. He got the connect. And then, you know what I'm saying? Cass hit me up, was like, let's shoot this video. And you know
Yeah.
me, bro. That's my grind right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get these visuals out like every week or every other day whenever I can, bro.
Hmm.
Cause like I love hip hop, bro. I love music videos. I love music, bro, and I just want to keep seeing it. And if other people ain't dropping stuff, I'm gonna do it myself, bro.
Hey, you know, you're not lying, man. And then it's good to see you still, going and going hard and working, bro, during the winter, because that seems to be when we're less motivated. The cold weather and the snow, especially Midwest folks.
Oh,
We don't
facts,
really like to. We feel like we can't do so much because of this cold weather, but you get out here regardless, and you round the squad up and film it, man.
bro. You just gotta bundle up, man. Know where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we in the Midwest, up north at that. So like, you know what I'm saying? I lived in St. Louis, and I consider that the South, bro.
Yeah, really.
So like coming up here to the north, bro, it's like it's way colder, way windier. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bundle up, and you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can only get one shot. Like you
Yeah,
gotta go out there and one take it. Like you cannot or you gotta go back inside, come back outside. You know what I'm saying? You can't just stay out there, you'll freeze, bro.
yeah. I learned that. I even had I did like a little photo shoot around this time or around Thanksgiving last year, and one of the guys I was working with was actually shooting it for me, and he was like, "Look, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's freezing out here. We probably only gonna get
Freezing.
like 3 or 4 spots, and that's it, bro. Like this is not an all day activity right now." But we still got it done. You know what I'm saying? And
No doubt.
me, because I wanted the pictures, and him for his catalog. So if you around people that want to get shit done, man, there's no reason why anything can't happen,
Can't
or
get
there,
done, bro.
yeah, or any reason why you don't get any feedback or karma from what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You get what you give, bro. Straight like that.
Oh yeah. No doubt, no doubt.
You giving these folks good visuals, man. I might have to me and Jerm still need our truth tellers video still shot,
Hey,
man.
let's do that. Let's do that. We need to get on the phone or something, a little group chat like this or something, bro, and just talk and collab, bro, because that's what a lot of people are missing, bro, is the communication, bro. They're like, I want to do this or I want to do that, but then when you start talking to them, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, I got this to do, you know what I'm saying? Or I gotta go
Yeah.
do this, and it's like, I get it, that's cool, and like, you know what I'm saying? Even myself at times, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Not even up to it, but you just gotta just stay talking, bro. Just stay talking, stay throwing out ideas,
That's
bro.
it. And talk and be honest. You know what I mean? I understand shit happens, shit literally comes up, and you have to do something right there. You kind of have to put down the important shit because there's more important shit on the other side.
Oh, facts,
Okay,
facts.
let's
Hey,
say we
hey,
supposed to
hey,
be
hold on, bro.
out.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. I gotta switch up the shades, man, cause you know.
Hey, y'all should see my man's right now. Oh, they're the same choice I got. This man just put on the same exact glasses as me, y'all. Them Ray-Bans LB.
Nah, bro, these off brand, bro. I
He a
don't know
great
what
guy,
brand.
man. He right now, G. He
He,
funny
he's,
as hell.
he's from the dollar store, Brody.
Oh, hey, just let y'all know, he got his from the dollar store. Okay, mine are actually Ray-Ban authentic. All right, I got the stamp and sticker. That's
Yeah,
funny
bro.
as hell. He just pulled them
Facts,
bitches out
bro.
like
Hey,
that.
I seen the brim on yours. I was like, I'm finna troll him real quick. Hold on.
Oh, there you have it right there on deck, nigga.
Oh yeah, bro. We gonna
Funny
have
as
this one
hell.
lit, bro. Hey, this finna be lit, bro. Y'all forgot who it is, man. This LB Supreme G, man. I
Hey
keep it lit,
man,
bro.
it's that boy LB, man. We go way back like four flats on the Cadillac, man.
Way back, bro.
We used to, matter of fact, speaking of way back, I'm gonna go ahead and play this OC Jurassic.
Oh yeah, man. Throw that on, bro. That's when we was at what studio was that, bro?
Fuck, that was
That Fast Life.
Pomone, yeah, that was Pomone Studio.
Yeah, bro. Shout out him, man, for letting us come through, bro. Providing the vibes, bro.
You guys ended up, or you and MKTP, you're in that group as well still?
Yeah, bro.
That's what's up. I remember also, uh, what was it, like a battle rap or like a freestyle competition between you guys and another group?
Oh yeah, yeah. So how that came about? There was this dude in my class. Shout out Jake Bloom, man. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he said he had shot videos for like King Louis and Chance and like a bunch of other Chicago people,
Yeah,
and he was like, bro, I like your vibe. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make music, like I'm shooting a cipher. Let's see what you about. So I
yeah,
was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, I think we like 3 years in making music, 2 years in. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I'm like, bet, bro. Like I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? This is what I've been trying to do. So
yeah.
he was like, just pick a spot where you want to shoot. And I picked this spot out in Lamont, this little park, and it's got like it's like it's like some Aztec area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was peeping that. I was like, okay, the scenery, okay.
So I was like, all right, bet. Pulled up there, bro, and it was like, man, it was like 20 some degrees outside, bro, freezing.
Again, gotta get it done
Gotta
though.
get it, bro, because you know what I'm saying? It's just cold. It's colder out here for more, like longer in the year than it is warm, bro. So like, it is what it
Yeah,
is. So
that's
we was out
facts.
there. I hit up Bruce. I hit up Phil, and they was
Hmm.
like, "Bet we down." So we popped out. I picked them up and met up the dudes, and we shot the video, man. Shout out Hawk too, bro.
Shout out all them boys, man. Yeah, that was I had seen their first bit of their cipher was from the same studio. And
Yeah, bro,
I
that
was
was
like,
trippy.
yo, that's crazy. Like, dude, plugging like that, man. Like, you know, we all kind of know each other in a way. Like, it's super weird, man. Like, uh, for example, just the way that people come about each other, bro. I will never forget when you brought me to Cole Bennett's Lyrical Lemonade Cipher at the Bean in Chicago, bro. Probably
Oh
one of the
yeah,
best moments of my life. And then I met some great people. Who was my boy? Tama man.
Tom, man, yeah, bro, he
Man,
cold.
hey, he was going crazy. Then we had LB go up and give his freestyle. They let your boy come in. This is when I first started BLAK Association.
Facts, you
So
had the merch on and everything, bro. Shout out Grizzy. Shout out
yeah,
Cole Bennett.
yeah,
Shout out
Grizzly
Lyrical
came.
Lemonade, bro. Shout out Armani, bro. He was there.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't
Man,
even know Cole Bennett had such a like such a high status, bro. And then
I don't think he really did at that time. I think like what it was, we were creating it for him. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody showing up to his
okay,
events.
okay,
That's what got it going. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? If think about it like this, if he had that same event and 5 people showed up, 2
yeah.
people, what would it have been, bro?
Cause it was busting. It was packed.
Bro, everybody was thirsty for a slot, bro. Thirsty,
Man, it was like putting your record in, handing your record over to the DJ or
right?
something.
All right, you get a spin. Come on, spit your best bars. You get a spin. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just grateful we got to be there that day, bro. I don't even remember how I came to be. I think I must have saw it on Twitter, and I was like, yo, I hit you up. I hit up everybody who rap out here, and I was like, yo, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, I think I seen like a video where it was like, I think it was like Chance or somebody,
Yeah,
or like Tokyo or somebody, bro. They had like a lyrical lemonade video,
yeah.
and I was like, all right, this Cole guy, he from out here, you know what I'm saying, from the birds too. So it was like, let's rock.
Yeah, and I started seeing him. Then he started. This was when Famous Dex kind of started. He was already out, making music, but really coming up. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah,
And then Cole starts shooting his videos. Next thing you know, Cole's in California shooting for, well, I think it was Soldier Boy. And
yup.
then, uh, and then I think I
And
stopped.
then he had the King Louis videos too.
Yeah, hell yeah, you exactly right. So bro was kind of, in the bag. Then next thing you know, him and Ski Mask, the Slump God, are out, and I'm like,
By
damn,
that,
like,
that by that, but that by that point, he was already blown up, bro.
yeah,
He had already made it. Now he got videos with Future, got videos with the Juice World, all these cats, man.
that's dope, man. You stay hard and go hard with this shit, man. Ain't no reason. I say this summer maybe what if you wanted to host kind of like a not biting off his shit, maybe just an event, you know, I don't know, however you want to play it. Just round up a bunch of folks and then we get lituated one time.
Bro, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to do this right now. I'm trying to work on a show where it's like that next wave of artists from around this area. You know what I'm saying? Since Cole don't
Mm,
really do the shows out here as much with
yeah.
like the local acts, like bro, I'm finna, you know, try to do that, bro. Try to get you to come perform, Germ come perform, uh, you know what I'm saying? Cass them can perform. MKTP could perform. Grizzly could perform. Like
That's
whoever,
a
bro.
handful of folks right there,
That's
like
what I'm
that's a
saying.
decent lineup. If I
Facts,
was
bro.
somebody supporting local talent, I'm definitely gonna slide. All
Come
right.
on, please do.
Hell yeah, that sound like the move, man. I just can't wait till it get warm out here. Moves can get made. People not trying to stay indoors because of the cold weather and the road conditions and shit, man. So
Facts.
I'm definitely trying to move, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get out to LA soon, man. I need that warm weather and palm trees. You know what I'm saying? So I can palm
Really,
tree.
LA, huh? You get into some heavy filming out there,
Oh yeah, man. Everyday stuff, man.
day to day. You speaking of that, you been thinking about filming day to day?
I already do, bro. I just don't release enough of the footage. I got tons of footage I'm sitting on. I just need to drop it, man.
Yeah.
But I do the day to day. I need to shoot more though. I want to get more consistent. You know what I'm saying? And like get a better idea on how to like even approach it.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So would you rather just put out a day to day with the footage you've been getting, or kind of just use it throughout music
All of
videos?
it, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it,
Hell yeah.
all of it. Use it for whatever I want, bro. There's no limit. You know what I'm saying on what we can do, bro. We could bring anything from the past to the present, from the future. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it
Mm.
open, keep it open.
Yeah, bro. I really wish. Now that I'm getting older, I really wish I would have filmed more back when I was.
Was younger, bro, and like been conscious to like keep the videos and not the like
Not
tweak
just.
on a phone and then throw it away type stuff.
Yeah, man. Oh my God, so much good shit happened, man.
Bro,
Um,
bro, do you remember our vines?
yes, of course. Mine was hilarious. Ours was hilarious.
bro. Them vines from Germ Kickback, like from just chilling and like all that, bro. Like if we had those videos, bro,
Oh yeah! Shout out to Boss J, Germ, Brother Jalahi for the kickback environment, man. When I say like kickback definition, you know what I'm saying? We
bro.
all used
I'm
to get
saying
off work on a
you
Friday and
swamp boy, you kick back, you, you hear me?
he not lying, boy. Put
You
all
kick back, bro.
match, go ahead and hit up Los, boy. Damn it, bro. We used to get it in,
Get
man.
it in, bro. We just got to get back to it, man. Get that energy going and just record and, stay consistent with it, man.
So one of the times I really wish I had footage from is Wayne, Illinois days, fam.
Bro, if anybody had a camera around that time, bro,
If you're listening to this and you were in Wayne, Illinois with me and LB back in what? What was that?
man, that was like 2016 stuff right there. No, no, no. That was
2016.
like 2015, bro. 2015, 2014.
Anybody got that footage? Send it now. I will look. I've
Bro,
only been, I think, what was it, two or three times. You've been more than I have, but every single time that I went, LB, goddamn it, I'm not lying to you when I say this. I
bro,
had,
most people probably don't even know where Wayne is, bro.
I didn't know what Wayne was. You was like, you want to go to Wayne, and I'm like, he got a concert tonight. And then you was like, no, you goof, Wayne, Illinois, and I'm like, I ain't never heard of that, but let's slide. And
Facts, bro.
we pulled up to the function. First of all, uh, pulled up at like 10 o'clock at night, had no idea where we were going. Pull up to this decent ass loft looking crib. And what my boy said, head straight to the back and walk downstairs.
Walk,
Man, damn
walk
it.
into the crib, bussing.
Used to get it bussing.
I'm talking about shorties all over the place.
Hey,
Everybody playing BP, running
yeah.
around, going in the pool house, going to the river. You know what I'm saying? How they got a river at their crib, bro?
Remember my boy with the bro, he had like 808s in his trunk. He had the music.
Yeah,
I him like brr.
it was like, dang, bro, I didn't even know he was finna go that hard, bro.
I'm like, yes, how y'all doing it, Wayne? Like, damn.
He
So we
had it lit.
one time, I think we went because you were MKTP was gonna perform in his house, like in his yard.
Oh yeah, yeah. And cause how we even met him, he came to our first album release, bro, when we dropped Kawaii Day Sue.
Was this at Bruce's crib?
Nah, this was at Phil crib.
I remember being in the okay, it might have been Field House then. I remember
Yeah,
I came.
I mean Bruce used to invite everybody, but it was Phil crib.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was all in the garage.
Yeah, I remember we were like on the back porch, then moved to the garage, or vice versa. And then yeah, I'm like shit, album listening party, bro, at the crib, hell yeah.
Yep, and a lot of people came through, which was
Well, a
tight. You know
lot
what
of
I'm
people
saying?
came,
Like,
a lot of fucking people came.
yeah,
Oh
bro.
man. See, that's one of the perks of being a local. Like if you know how to be a local the right way, you won't get made fun of for being a local, okay? Only locals that get made fun of shit are the ones that say they aren't local for one.
Right? They be like, "Oh, I'm not a local, bro. You live in the same house you've been in since you ain't never left, bro. Like went to community college type shit. Like, chill, bro. So did I. So did I, bro. Like, it's okay, my guy. You ain't gotta hide from your town, bro.
Yeah, bro. And then if it's not even about being cool or fitting in. Like you will attract people more when you're being yourself. You know what I mean? And that's all it was. Whenever we did anything, LB, like niggas was just themselves, bro. Like
Just kicking it, just
we didn't
having a
really
good
have
time.
to, yeah,
Like,
conform to anybody or fit in none of that weird shit. Like uh I also remember when I met Vikram for the first time when we went to Naperville.
yeah, shout out
I
Vikram,
don't know,
baby.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing out there. What were we even doing?
Bro, it's hard to even remember, bro. We would just go downtown Naperville and literally just go kick it, bro.
Just moves, bro. Like moves had to be made. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro.
That's what that time was about, bro. It was such a good time, man. And I met so many people through you, and really gotten to understand that the more you apply yourself into like interactive shit, like you're doing filming, so you're kind of interacting with the public when you're out filming. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
yeah.
it's interactions like that matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I met these people one time through LV, and now I'm really good friends with these people and shit like that. So that's awesome, dude.
Bro,
That's real cool.
thank you, man. That's real, bro. Much peace be unto you, brother.
Yes, sir. So I think we used to touch up on this a little bit, but the fashion style you carry, brother
Oh,
LB.
word, word, word. What
Look,
about it, bro?
it's it's some of the rarest shit because especially with the button up game and the Hawaiian shirt game, bro. Come on, man. Hey, y'all gonna have to give LB his credit, goddamn it, all right? Because he will take 4, 5 colors that you would put together and you'll be like, man, I wouldn't match that. And LB will throw it on and make the whole fit fly. Like,
You know what I'm saying? The drip, baby.
yeah, you feel me? Look at that. That's cold right
The
there.
drip, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Looking for things people ain't never seen before, bro.
Yeah. So
And
you're not
then
really going for a type of look. It's just about showing what most haven't seen.
exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. Cause it's like, think about it, bro. You take a pair of some Nike SBs, you throw it on with some khaki Levi's, you know what I'm saying? You throw a flannel, but a distorted color flannel, you know what I'm saying, with like some paisley.
Mm,
You
yeah.
take you take a beanie, you take some shades, you know what I'm saying? You got a whole fit, bro.
You got a whole fit, man. I already know you're gonna be out here with it this summer.
Come on now, bro. It's finna be crazy, man. I'm finna go thrifting. Finna start buying it from online stores. Finna start making my own clothing soon, bro. Like you. You know what I'm saying? You
Hey,
got me inspired, boy.
yeah, get into that, man. Definitely. I'm trying to make BLAK Association the wave for the summer. I want it to be a point to where I'm only wearing my own shit. I might go to sleep in a little other shirts or, might lounge around in another shit, whatever. But when I'm out, bro, and, people get to see me and I'm presenting myself, it has to be BLAK Association, bro.
Oh, facts. Hey, hold on, bro. Hold on. Time for another switch up.
Switcheroo.
Time.
LB switching it up, man.
Got to, bro. Got to, bro.
Ooh. Got on the wood grains,
Wood grains, you
you got
know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
GT Cruiser dashboard frames.
Oh yeah, bro. You know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
you a lens collector, brother? What
I
you
mean,
always
you know what I'm
kept
saying?
different shades.
I'm trying to just, get the people what they want to see, bro. They want to see that trippy. They want. You know what I'm saying? They want to see like who is this man LB, bro? It's you know what I'm saying? I'm that young swagadelic phenom, bro. I love fashion. I love,
Young
switching up the
Florida,
looks.
yes, sir.
All that, bro. I love staying wavy, man. Progressing, bro. I love it.
Yeah, you exactly right. You said something important. Always trying to switch it up. I said this in my other podcast. Like, no matter what I do or how simple it is, I have to do something different every single day, something new every single day. Even if I'm going home from work, even if it's taking a different street home, or what if I get dressed differently? Maybe I put my shirt on before my pants, or you know what I'm saying, like little stuff like that. And when you implement that more, then everything around you will
Becomes
begin.
new.
Yeah, you know.
And it's like people I'm gonna give you this perspective, bro. So people look at it like this sometimes. We've been living on the same planet, right? For like let's give it a number. So one person is living for 30 years. They only know enough of that 30 years. This planet has been here longer than we have, bro. And
Yeah.
and there's been people who's been here longer than we have. So it's
Yeah.
like, bro, there's a million different things we have no idea is a norm, but is a norm. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like we just gotta keep communicating, back to communicating and learning, bro. Stay learning, never stop learning. You gotta. I tell my little brother this, bro. He just turned one. He probably really don't even understand me. I say learn. I say I tell him this, bro. I say learn a million things a day. For real.
Yeah.
Like
And that's why you again you said something else important, communication, brother. And that's why I started the podcast. And I know so many talented people that are trying to do more than just the normal 9 to 5 for another man. People like you put in the 9 to 5 for yourself, doing the filming, and I put in the 9 to 5 to myself, doing the podcast and BLAK association clothing. So it's so important to stay busy and keep moving. But yeah, that like communication though, I just want Just Saying podcast to be a platform for people that are finding ways to create for themselves and others around them. So,
facts.
when you get to create footage for someone's music, implement a visual for a sound, you know what I'm saying? That shit is cold, bro.
Thank you,
I
bro.
gotta tip
I
my
mean,
hat off.
here's one thing I could tell you. You know what I'm saying? I understand that if you can see, that's powerful, bro. Like visuals are power. You know what I'm saying? Vision is power, bro. So like whatever I understand and know, I can show people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Or even things that I don't know, I can show people because it's like whatever I see, I want people to see, bro. And I see some crazy things, or I see some good things. I see so much, bro. So it's like being able to shine that to the world, bro. I can do that. I know how
yeah.
to do that.
That's what's up, man. At
Yeah,
least at
bro.
least you conscious and woke about, that aspect. I don't mean like, pro black and black on black on black. Like uh I think that yeah, if we keep implementing ways to be creative and put out our perspectives and things like that without making it sound so forced upon, I think that a lot of us will understand more. Uh, that's really what it's all about. Yeah, I'm really big on communication, so I'm super glad you said that. But I'm gonna ask you on this real quick, man. I'm noticing with your tunes, LB, you kind of got this Chi-town trippy theme going on, like this hippie vibe, and what's that about?
All right, so that got started just trying to be different from the drill movement, bro.
Yeah, opposite of the drill movement, let's all come together and what I'm saying, and shit.
That's it, bro. That's the only thing it was, man. I recognize that I'm not from the inner city, you know what I'm saying? I was born and bred in the burbs, but had access to the city, you know what I'm saying? But it
And
just
that's okay, bro. Like, please tell the locals that's okay, bro. Like, nobody cares where you're from like that, to where you have to, if you are from the burbs, just say you're from the burbs. You know what I mean? Like, don't.
it's like a status people want to obtain, but they're scared to like admit it for themselves. They're like, let's say we go on vacation to South Dakota, you know? We go
Yeah.
out to South Dakota, we're out there and such, and somebody asks, "Hey, where you from there?" You're like, I'm from Chicago, knowing they're from like Plainfield. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's like, yo, let somebody expand their mind on what else is out there. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna forever think Chicago is huge. Get here and find out like there's Naperville, there's Westmont, there's such and such. You know what I'm saying? Like
Or Bellwood, Maywood, all that shit. Yeah.
everything, bro. So it's like, man, just I don't know. I think it's just being real to who we are, where we actually come from, and sticking to it, and that will make us greater, bro. Because there's a reason why we live in the places we live while we're living there.
And that's fact. And when you live your truth, nobody can use that against you. If you're saying
Not at
you're
all.
from Chicago and I found out you're from Naperville, I'm gonna clown you because you didn't tell me your truth. All right, I'm gonna use it against you. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Now I understand some people, don't really like to explain or socialize or engage in conversation to explain that, like, Plainfield is a suburb of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But if, or kind of like you said, take that extra time or that extra step and just explain to that person that there is more than just Chicago. You know what I mean? When I first moved out to Michigan, I was, you know, what my girlfriend would say was that I was from Chicago. She didn't know too much about
The
Downers Grove.
area, yeah.
So when I moved out here, they're like, "Oh, you from Chicago? You this and that, ain't you?" I'm like, "Hell no! Like, I didn't come from the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? I went to high school here, and that's it." So yes, I was born and raised out there, but I wasn't really conscious of that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I'm getting older, I'm remembering it more. But like, most of my memorable moments came from suburb areas. You
Facts,
know what I
bro. And it's
mean?
like, bro, we was so like not brainwashed was, but we was so like stuck in the suburbs. We had no idea there was so much going on, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
bro,
And suburbs wasn't
like
too.
if you wasn't kicking it with somebody from down the south, it was like, what is this person doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they
Period.
doing, bro? Like,
Period. And that's part of being a local. You know what I'm saying? Again, nothing wrong with being a local. It's just about who you know and what you're doing with your localness, I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that's local as fuck and only buy your groceries from like local markets, only shop at local stores. You know what I'm saying? That's a local at heart. And I tip my hat off to you for being true to your environment. You know what I'm saying? But
thank you,
also
bro.
get out there and see more parts of the world too. Don't be a local in the same
Uh-oh.
spot forever.
We had a little glitch there.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, don't be a local in the same spot forever. Even me, I'm a Michigan local now.
I
You know
mean,
what
but
I'm saying?
you're not really you kinda, but not really, bro. You could go another
Well,
70
I'm
miles
not,
east
I'm not from
tomorrow. I mean, kinda. That's like your second home now.
here. Yeah, yeah.
But like, you know
Is
what I'm
there a
saying?
time limit to be a local? Like, how much time has to pass for you to be considered a local?
I would say 4 years.
Okay,
Four,
okay.
4 or 5, 4 or 5 years.
That's fair. We gonna roll with that then. Yeah, if you coming into town and you visiting for a couple of weeks, you're not a local, all right? Because you leaving at some point. Okay.
Facts. You gotta do at least a year under your belt.
Yeah,
At least a year.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what's
At
up.
least.
So back to the Chi-Town trippy, man. You ever had a trippy experience? You ever dived into that realm?
Alright, for what is known doesn't need to be explained. So if they're watching and understanding,
You
then
know,
it takes you to, new elements.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It takes you to a deeper understanding of yourself, of your surroundings, of the
Mm.
spiritual realms, of the earthly realms, anything. You know what I'm saying? If you thinking about a conspiracy, you're gonna dissect it. If you if you thinking about your life, you're gonna really get into it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna really get into your thoughts and
Yeah,
expand on whatever it is you're thinking about.
yeah, you exactly right. See, and then I really, well, I don't want it anymore. I watched this video on this guy, this Yale student. He's a chemist or whatever, and he's doing this DMT experiment. Now on YouTube, they don't show him like taking the DMT and stuff like that, but they have his friend like before he's on it, and then and then it's like a time lapse. And 10 minutes in, this dude is like knocked out, right? And his friends like waking him up. He gets up and he woke up scared, like, oh man, like take me back, dude. I gotta lead them. I gotta show them the way and this and that. And so he kind of like relaxed for a little bit. He got sober, I guess. This is like a two-part thing or whatever. And he was like, man, like I was in DMT. I was on DMT for like 10 minutes, and or no, like in 10 minutes on DMT, bro. Like 2 3 years had went past. Like he was the leader of some civilization, and they worshipped him, and he was getting them through all type of life challenges and shit. And I'm like, just in 10 minutes, like this dude experienced all that. He was like, yes, everything happened like day by day by day. Like he had actually felt 24 hours in his days, you know what I'm saying? In just that 10 minutes. So the mind is fucking crazy by itself. And then when you add a psychedelic, shit.
Yeah, man. I just think about it like this, man. How powerful the human creation is itself. You know what I'm saying? Each human being on this earth is like probably the most complex organism on this planet. You know what I'm saying? Besides the earth itself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because
Okay.
we can't really understand how the earth even works because no man can cover the land all in a day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I kind of really am getting away from science because science has been like for so many years. I'm coming to the point where it's like, what are you seeing for yourself type thing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I feel the way about science too. Like not all science is correct or true. Like, you know what I mean? It's like experimentation through another man's idea.
exactly, bro. It's like, all right, Einstein had the what was it, the theory of relativity or something like that.
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, that was his theory on relativity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you read it, you understand it. Now think about your own acts of relativity. You know what I'm saying? Think about your own thoughts.
Create
Cause you're
agenda.
exactly, man, because everybody is living on earth and you gotta just live life through your own body. Instead of like looking on Instagram, looking at what other people are doing, you know what I'm saying? Getting discouraged or inspired by whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like I just think people need more time to themselves, bro, and like really read on whatever it is they want to read and get a more better get a much sorry for my language, but get uh a much better way of understanding themselves first, bro. Because if you
Yeah.
understand yourself and who you are, then you can make everything around you better or different.
So, okay, what would you say then about books that are like, 10 ways to live your best life, or the proper way to communicate, or
Read
how to
everything. Read
how to
everything. Read each and every book there is.
but okay, so if you start going off of the things that are in that book, wouldn't it be an extent of kind of living through another man's
That
lenses?
person,
Yeah.
I mean, in a sense, yeah, because now those thoughts concur throughout our head, you know? So it's like we can either act upon them or not act upon them. We have a thing called free will, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we all know it's not good to murder, so we don't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just understand your lefts from your rights. It's as simple as
So do
that.
you think that we're born knowing right from wrong?
No, we're taught. We're taught.
But nobody ever had to teach you, it was wrong to kill your family, or you know what I'm saying?
We
Or did
learned it.
you?
We learned it. We
Okay.
learned it, bro. Everything we know, we've learned, bro. This whole communication process, like
Yeah, even the
there's a
word.
part of us that knows how to communicate through spirit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like this language that we speak, we've learned it from the people of the past. But the thing
Mm,
is, we're changing on how it's being, uh, used and right, like right now. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
being
Like
broadcast to put
the
out.
power of us talking to each other. It's like, you know what I'm saying? How we go forward, it depends on how we're thinking.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So then I would say that I believe in the science behind the law of attraction.
Okay. I
You know
don't
what I
believe in it.
mean? Oh, so
I don't believe in a lot of things, bro.
give me three.
I don't
The
believe
law
in
of attraction. Two
I don't
more.
believe in the law of attraction. I don't believe in karma. And what else? I don't believe I don't want to get too deep here, but I don't believe that's it. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Bunny, whatever. Old Saint Nick.
Yeah, I definitely don't believe in Christmas, bro. That's the worst pagan holiday, bro. I'll never forget the time I told my folks at the crib. I think I was in like fourth grade, bro. I told them I was done celebrating Christmas, bro.
Like flat out, like y'all
Done.
know what?
I don't want no more tree. You can still give me presents because you know what I'm saying. I'm a greedy person.
Ain't no wrong with gifts when you giving them right.
Hey, it is what it is, man. I was young, but I was just done, bro. I just knew it was fake.
Damn, at fourth grade, huh?
Yes, sir. Done.
But that sounds like that's about when you started, learning to live your own truth.
Yeah, I would definitely say so, bro. Because I've always questioned my existence and the things around me, bro. Like from a very, very young age, bro. And now that I even have the opportunity to speak on it, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I've known about a lot of stuff since I was very young, bro. Like very young.
Yeah. See, now, is it because I see you and your grandfather have a really good relationship? You know what I mean? So was he kind of like the mentor
Oh,
message
cer-
growing up for you?
certainly, bro. He taught me so much, bro. Like I was able to use a computer when I was like 2, bro. I don't think most people can still use computers. You know what I'm
No, I
saying? Like,
you know at a computer today.
yeah, bro. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Having an older person in your life, a grandfather figure, like, man, you can learn so much at a young age, bro. Like so much, depending on how real they are with you, bro. Like how real your parents are with you is how
Yeah,
like
that's
is
so
how
key.
much you'll know, you know?
Yeah, I always felt like the smartest guys, hang out with their grandfathers, man. And you know, even my granddad lives in St. Louis, actually. Uh, Not to boast and brag, but a few houses down from Nellie's mother, if you will.
Oh
Anyway,
wow, that's what's up.
anyway, like my uncle, he's kind of like my role model. Like I don't do everything he does, but when I think of doing the right thing or doing better and going hard, I think of my uncle. And my uncle was, raised just like you, raised with my grandfathers. And, now he's such a sharp-minded and intelligent man. You know what I mean? And I grew up kind of watching that. I was a little too young to, go on the motorcycle rides with them or whatever. But like the more I hung around my grandfather, I understood like this is why my uncle is like that. This is why I think he's a role model because this is the original role model right here. Like, so then I learned that like he can teach me the same exact things he taught my uncle. And we didn't, me and my grandfather have always been on good terms and, loving and things like that. But we didn't really have like a talkative and effective communicative relationship until about 2 years ago. And I'm like, man, what if I would have started when I was younger? Like, you know, other than just speaking and calling when we like during the holidays when we go for St. Louis or take a vacation and shit like that. Like,
But just
yeah,
calling them throughout the week type stuff.
yeah. Now we talk. 2 3 days out of the week and things like that. He keeps it 100%. Even if okay, I was telling him about getting married. I'm like, Pops, I'm thinking about getting married. I've been with this girl 5 years and things like that. And he's like, okay, I'm happy for you and all, but you're only 23 years old. Do you think of the 5 years you spent or the 50 years in front of you? And I'm like,
Wow.
no, how you going? I'm like, what the hell? How you gonna drop that on me like that? And he was exactly right. He's exactly right. Not saying what he said changed my mind or changed the way I felt, but it got me to think more like, you know what? What about the 50 years in front of me? Like, that's crazy.
Oh, no
So
doubt, bro.
shout
Cause
out to
think about it like this, bro. Most people where we're from don't even think about stuff past the age of 18. Like we're so happy to make it to 18 because so many of us are getting shot, die from like drugs, you know what I'm saying? Car crashes is a big thing out here, suicide, you know what I'm saying? The mental health rate is crazy around here. So it's
yes.
like
And
people don't even think beyond 20 years, 15, 16 years. Like we think we're going to go to high school and graduate and that's it. Like,
yeah.
and it's like, bro, like you got hundreds. I mean, I'm not even gonna get into numbers, but we got many years to live.
hmm
So it's like people just
Think
need
of
to expand their minds and learn from the elderly, bro, because they've been here for a while and they know some stuff from back in the day. And also think about this, bro. So like, let's go back to like the Roman times.
okay.
So they get old to 100 years old, but the distance between the youth and that 100-year-old person is like 100 years. So the youngest person in their family is probably like 10, 5, whatever. Whatever that person who was 100 years old showed that person who was 5. All right, that person who's 5 now grows up. Another 100 years goes by.
And the cycle goes on and
You know what I'm
on.
saying? Come on now. You don't
And
think people really know stuff from back then, bro?
hey, hey, that's crazy.
Bro, that's the type of stuff that I think about, man. Like, and that's why I'm so grateful for knowing what I know, bro. Because my elders have passed it down to the people in my family. And my family is gracious enough to pass it down to myself. And now I'm
Mm-hmm.
able and conscious enough to where I can go out here and learn from myself. You know what I'm saying? And really take that into consideration, bro. That I can really learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't going
Oh,
through slavery no more in a sense where they got chains on us, but it's more of a mental slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and we still kind of see the prejudice and racist effects, but I don't even like getting into all that, LB, because I think a lot of people misunderstand what I'm saying when I say that, like, I don't, I don't get me wrong, have experienced it before, but ever since, I started carrying myself differently and, changed my attitude and presenting myself differently internally and externally, I haven't faced any of that shit.
any of it, because we don't even let it affect us, bro. We're so strong minded and able minded now that it's like a racist person, I will look at them as an inferior because it's like that's your mentality. I'm beyond you.
Period. Like, you've been here, and it's usually older people, and it's like, man, you've been here all this time and still don't know how to work together. Like, you know
And,
what I'm
and not
saying?
even that. You've been here all this time and that's how you thinking? Get out of my face. Get out of my way, my guy.
Oh, shoot, bye.
Like, all right, say what you gotta say, man. I might backhand you, I might not.
It depends on how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, I don't really understand. Like, I see a lot of guys on my timeline on Facebook. They kind of promote like the dividing agenda, and we can't integrate and things like that. Which hold up, y'all. We got another lens change. He tried to change.
Hold on.
He tried to change him without saying something, but I called him. Drop one of the clues bomb for LB.
I tried to get you, bro. You good, you good. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
We in
I'm
the
just
cut.
saying, LB is the David Bowie of glasses, bro. The
Hey man,
Walt
I
Disney.
can't wait. I can't wait, man.
He gonna
I
be out
can't
here just. Well, I can't even tell y'all, man.
Hey, y'all lucky I ain't put all my chains on, man. I wanted to flex a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? I'm finna start flexing more in the videos, bro.
A little bit of flexion in the videos, huh?
Got to, bro. Got to,
What,
man.
what you consider flex? Like,
A
how
flex
would
is
how
when flex
would
is
he?
basically just saying you trying to show off.
That's all it is.
You trying to show your muscle, basically.
Okay, so how does somebody know that LB is flexing?
All right, somebody know LB is flexing when you know what I'm saying. LB is definitely feeling himself. He's in his bag, bro. He's looking fresh. You know what I'm saying? He got the shades on. He walking with his head up. You know what I'm saying? I got good vibes. I'm talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know, bro. You know, I ain't scared, bro. I take
Hey,
on the world
you gotta stay flexing on them, fam.
every day,
Cause they,
baby.
bro, they gonna try you.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on, man. They know better, man. I'm too big and too, I don't even want to go into that.
He said LB's been out here, man, and I don't think anybody's listening. I don't think y'all understand when I say LB's been out here. All right,
But
you
I'll be
remember uh Who Alexa when she had what was it her graduation party? LB
Yeah,
was out
bro.
here. Yeah, LB was out here with the come on, man.
I had
He
that
was out
bucket
here with
hat
the
on.
bait. Remember he was rocking the bait. You've been
Come
out
on.
here. Uh fuck, what was the green the shirt with the green skulls on it? The black shirt with the
Oh yeah,
green
that
skulls?
that that was back in 2006, man. That Juicy J Supreme tee, man.
Hey, LB been out here, boy.
Ben had it, bro. Ben had it, man. Kids today want my swag from when I was in elementary school. You know what I'm saying, bro? I first got my first Bape hoodie in third grade, bro. That's 2003. Come on, bro.
But
I
it's,
was
it's crazy
2003. Um, 8 years old, bro.
flexing.
Flexing.
Nate,
Baked out, bro. My mom bought it from the swap meet, bro.
I remember seeing you at JJH, and I feel like every time I seen you, you had on a pair of Air Force Ones that matched your outfit.
Oh,
Every
all
time.
the time. But that was back when I loved Air Force Ones, bro. Me and Christian used to compete, bro, on who had the freshest shoes, bro.
Constant.
And I was like,
Damn.
man, I go to the mall, I go get me a pair, he go get him a pair. I'm like, dang, grandma, I think we need to go back to the store. I need another pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Back. He just tried to one up me.
yeah. Facts, bro. Or like a very rare pair come out. I had the purple and teal samurais, you know what I'm saying, back in '08.
The great ones, if you will. All
Yeah,
right.
bro, the great, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I just loved it. But you know what I'm saying? I kind of fell off with the shoe game as I got older because it's like, man, I learned it was pretty expensive. You
Man,
know what I'm
who is
saying? And there's a time and a place for certain fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, everybody is hip. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is hip. So, you know what I'm saying? The shoes is too much of the same for me right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let it breathe for a moment
Yeah.
till
Hell
some more
yeah.
stuff come out.
See, I feel like if you want to know what's trendy and hip, walk in the Route 21.
Oh yeah,
Eh,
Route 21, PacSun.
Yeah. Shout out to
Well,
Paxson because all the licks on the jeans. That's all I go there for.
facts.
But
I worked there once on Black Friday, bro. They gave me a bag.
we got that Paxson bag, huh?
Yes, sir. They let me just wear a t-shirt, stand in front of the store, greet the people, and that was it.
Damn. That's not the easiest money anybody could ever make. Shit.
Hey man, I had to stand there and look cute.
That's it. Shit.
I'm with it.
Damn, man. It came a long way, LB. Do you really feel like time? Like, how do you feel about time? Because I feel like it's
Man,
coming. Like, think of how long ago we graduated. Okay, how many years ago was that? 4 or 5 years.
yeah,
Now think of every single day up until now, right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like they never existed. Like it's just years for me instead of days.
but I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I kind of don't even remember high school anymore, bro. I don't like a part of me.
With the
I
Men in Black crash, what happened?
bro, I don't I don't know, bro. I think I was so focused on trying to hoop that I lost track of everything else, bro.
You think
Like
so?
all I remember was going to practice, being devastated my junior year, getting cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when I was at my prime hooping. So I was like, wow, what
Yeah.
happened? You know what I'm saying? Was I not good enough? But then understanding that it was politics involved and some other stuff, and it's like, wow, bro. I was so perplexed, bro. It kind of
I'm,
like
I'm
you know what I'm saying? I had to retain focus, bro. I had to do something, bro. And I think that's why I started really making music.
Kind of like almost as like an outlet, maybe, or like I gotta just put my mind on something else right now.
I gotta put my mind on something else because clearly I'm not gonna be able to hoop.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And even though I did hoop in college and made it to college, bro, it wasn't even because of the high school. You know what I'm saying? I did that just from playing AAU.
yeah. So how do you think your career was there? After high school, playing in
Uh,
college, because you
it was
out there, man.
it was good, but like it could have been better if I had a better high school career. You know what I'm saying? Like went straight out from high school instead of doing the 2 years at COD. And I didn't
Yeah,
hoop there because I was like, you know what I'm saying? I had to focus on the grades. So I was like, all right, I just got to focus on the grades.
yeah.
But it's like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a hooper, you take 2 years off, you're never going to be as good as you could have been.
Damn, yeah. I know my brother Germ saying it right now. He's going through a ACL injury recovery, and it'll be going on almost 2 years since he last hooped. So I really encourage him to still just shoot around. Let your body get used to that movement. You know, but yeah, taking that time off for definitely get to you, shake your game up a little bit.
Oh yeah, and we and me and people like us, we don't got the access to Kobe Bryant them doctor.
You
You
know
know
what
what I'm
I'm saying?
saying? They
They had you running the
they'll
next
tear
day
their
after the
Achilles and be
next.
back in 2 weeks. Like how?
Yeah, like D Rose tore his AC. The fact that he came back the next season, I don't care if it was halfway through the season. The fact that he came back then at that
How?
time was
How,
crazy.
bro? I know people will tear their ACL, don't never play again, bro.
They tore it again. They tore it again and came back. Come on, man. And that's when he came out like, you know what? Like, this is really starting to take a mental toll on me. Like, because I'm starting to feel worthless, because this keeps happening to me. But look at him now. D Rose
Having
is,
one of his best seasons since back in 2010.
yeah, and that's facts, man. That again, this goes back to the beginning of the conversation, y'all. You have to push, damn it. It might hurt to run across the court, but guess what? You got to push, and also know your body's limits. Don't obviously wear yourself out, but know when to push and know your limits because sometimes you get bad results pushing too hard.
Yeah, you got to know when to sit and know when to quit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Ain't nothing wrong with quitting. You know what I'm saying? Because that lets you know, hey, there's an end to it. You know what I'm saying? Like everything
Yeah,
has an end, bro, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can always start again, but everything has to have an end.
yeah, exactly right. Shit, I remember I never had like a crazy injury like that or anything. Man, look, I actually kind of just had that feeling almost, but I kept pushing. Like my Wi-Fi has been off for some odd reason at home all week, so we had to reschedule this podcast and shit. And I'm just like, man, like I'm never gonna get this done, like because it's gonna cost money to fix the Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing any and everything. We obviously made it happen right here because I kept pushing. And man, like when you tell yourself you've gotten through that challenge, man, that's the best feeling in
The
the
best
fucking
feeling.
world. It
And doing
feels so
what we love,
good.
bro. That's another great feeling, man. Shout out to you for having me on, bro, and shout out to you for providing the podcast, man.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do, man. I want people that are talented and creative, doing what they love. I want more of them on the podcast because the people that are listening, I hope it motivates them to do the same thing if they aren't doing it, and I hope it motivates them to do more. You know, I always encourage people to just go for it. My thing is always make the first step because you are guaranteed to change two lives.
Mm.
Okay, even for you, you make the first step being doing film. Okay. Now you changed a second life for anybody you filmed. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, they're gonna blow up or get all this attention and shit, but you're changing their life because now the instrument and sound and vocals they put together now has a visual, and you made that happen for them, and that shit is awesome, dude. Like, yeah, I'm glad to say I got a friend in film. I think you might be the only friend I have that's in film.
Right on,
I,
man. I appreciate it, bro. I feel like I done went Hollywood in a sense, man, and I like it.
it's a good feel, yeah, because you had a goal, and even with the my nephew's video, you had a goal to film it, and you got it done. It's out. It's getting good feedback from what I'm seeing.
Facts, man. It is, man, and it feels good to see people finally sharing the stuff that I've been working on, bro. Cause I got stuff that I'm like, oh, this is it, but it's like, I guess it's not in that time. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the timing.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean because okay, like finding a guest for my podcast, I'm like, man, I can reach out to rappers and singers or whatever and actors and shit like that, but I'm like, I have a very small channel, you know what I'm saying? I'm just now getting started. Are they gonna join? Are they not gonna join Just Saying Podcast because it's not doing anything for their business? You know what I'm saying? Even though it is just not from a huge global aspect. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's gonna reach who it needs to reach. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
You
just
exactly
just
right.
keep dropping it, bro. Cause one thing, bro, you, Percy, Germ, y'all be consistent on Facebook, bro. And Facebook is a super great social media market, bro. And it's like, just work with what you got, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I think that as far as marketing and promotion, I'm going to keep Facebook. I am learning that uh, I do get more support through Instagram. People that are my good friends and people that don't know me and but like what they see from my page. On Facebook
Yeah.
you have people that know you personally, like family and shit like that, and they don't really support like that. You know what I mean? You get such more love for what you do outside of Facebook, I feel like.
So, yeah, for real, that's true. I'm glad you touched that subject because Instagram has been like, bro, it's huge, bro. Like,
Instagram is ginormous. I didn't. I knew Instagram was that big. I had no idea how big Instagram was, or didn't really pay attention to how big it was until the other day when the shit shut down for a little while.
oh, I don't even know. I didn't even know that. But I feel like Instagram is a lot cooler because I feel like Facebook is more private for some reason.
Yeah,
And like, even though people had their profiles on private on IG, like you request them, it's not as weird. But on Facebook, you send somebody a friend request and it's weird now. Like,
yeah. Now you like, oh, who I know this person from? Especially
yeah,
you see you got mutual friends and shit, or even if you don't, now you really looking into who this person is and shit like that. At least Instagram, like, oh, this is a random person that wants to follow me because they want to keep seeing more of
yeah.
what.
And on IG, people love to have followers, so it's like, cool, keep following me.
Bro, yeah, hell yeah. There's not so there's not so much of a care towards friend count on Facebook. You know what I mean? Or
Not
or
at
Twitter.
all.
I feel like back in like 2014, 2013. Shout out my boy Matt Jackson, man. Twitter was bussing for,
Cracking.
for for me back in 2013 and 14. Like Matt was running this page, this Twitter account with like 100 something K followers just from the stuff that he's posting. And I didn't get like that 100K, but I got into the double digit K. And I'm like, damn, like, people are really interactive right now. Like, it's crazy. And then it kind of died down because I think he sold his account, and then my like people literally stopped unfollowing me because I went to Facebook and got off Twitter.
Dang. He
And
sold his account?
oh yeah, bro. There was like back then a lot of big accounts used to sell their pages for like $200-300.
No.
You know what I mean? And I was like, bro, like you should have never sold that account, bro.
Never.
You know how good that would be right now?
Bro, he could be getting money for shout outs.
That's it.
I
And
mean,
especially right now, you would have had paid advertisement and all types of sponsors. Maybe you never know. And again, folks, that's the importance of just holding on, follow through. I don't think that we knew what the outcome would be, though. You know what I mean?
we was super young, bro. Like, and we didn't
Yeah.
even really know what Twitter was.
I'm
Still
like,
don't
man,
know what Twitter is, bro.
like we got all these followers. We're not really getting shit. We're not nobody famous. We famous to these people, but on the internet though, and we don't really have like an image. You know what I'm saying? People are just
Facts.
fucking with us based off of shit that we're posting. So
Based off what we saying type stuff.
yeah, and I feel like that made it even better.
True.
But yeah, I think for people like us, like you have videos. People will definitely watch a whole video on Facebook before they would YouTube. You know what I mean?
And
Or
that's why I posted the video straight to Facebook, bro.
yeah,
Cause
hell
I was
yeah.
with some of my homies out in St. Louis. Shout out to Nowhere and shout out Sir Eddie C.
Shout
Cause
out
he
nowhere.
told
That
me like
documentary was dope.
thank you, bro. He told me he was the first person to told me like I'm gonna drop a video on Twitter, and I was like, what? Why would you? You know what I'm saying? Like drop it on YouTube, bro. Like he's
Yeah,
like he's like, nah. Think about this. If it's on Twitter, they have to either a watch it or they're gonna keep seeing it on their timeline. You know what I'm saying? It's right there.
yeah,
So it's like much more accessible, bro. People don't want to click on a link to go to another website no more.
yeah. You're exactly right. I think that once I get a little more foundation established and a bigger fan base, maybe I will. I have to find a way to see. YouTube is huge, also, but it's about how easy it is for people to access. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, bro.
Like,
One thing I would suggest to you, bro, is check out the YouTube Creator Academy, bro. They'll teach you a lot of tips on going viral, managing ads, getting revenue from online streams, like
they
all
should be
that,
teaching
bro.
me how to make money, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
There's a certain way to do it, man. It's all through the analytics, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that a lot of these media platforms have that now. For like even Facebook has it. Like I have my Just Saying podcast page on Facebook. Go like it if you haven't yet. It shows me, how many people are visiting the page, how much time people are spending on the page, and
And
what's being clicked on. What are people hovering over and shit like that. So I'm glad we got that technology now. That's dope. Definitely anybody that's using uh, YouTube, Facebook, anything like that, definitely check your analytics because they'll let you know. And they're
oh,
accurate.
facts, no doubt.
That's all 100%. But hey, man, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. You got a positive note for the people, LB?
Yeah, man. I got some words, man. Live your life knowing that what you're doing is worthwhile. Learn everything you can and love everyone you can.
Mm. And that's facts, man. Again, everybody, this is AK Abdul-Jabbar with my special guest, LB Supreme. Again, with Just Saying Podcast. Also in this motherfucker with the glasses. Also in association with BLAK Association. The store is now open at blakassociation.storeenvy.com. Thank you to everybody who's listening. Thank you to everyone who's shopping on the website. This is AK Abdul-Jabbar, and I'm just saying.